Peace and blessings, family. It is me, Akamfo Afuosawa. I bring you evening greetings. Memawajo. I am super excited to be back with you guys. So, hey, family. I'm super excited to be back with you guys live. I've been doing my divine downloads for my morning meditation. However, I haven't been visible and been live with you guys in a couple of weeks now. Excuse me. I was meditating. Spirit, gave me to focus my energies inward and to not divide or spread my energies too thin. And I was doing quite a few different things in a couple of different places. And Spirit revealed to me that I needed to circle up or pull it all together into one major push. So that's what I am doing. Right now, I'm focusing on circling up and pulling together projects for Nsarma Services for this 2019. So again, good evening. I am Akamfo Afuosawa, head of Akamfo at Nsarma Services, and I just wanted to come and do some updates. As I said, ever since the closeout of 2018, my Sedona vibrational attunement, some things some rituals my husband and I completed towards the end of the year, beginning of the new year. It has just catapulted myself and Nsarma Services to a place that I did not know we were going. How could I have known? I'm working the God plan. I have no plans. I am working on what God instructs me or what Spirit and Source instructs me to do. That is the plan that I am on. I no longer make plans. So anyway, long story short, I've been kind of in a sacred hibernation. I've been focused on the projects that are coming, the ideas that are flowing. So I ask that you go and visit our webpage, www.nsromaservices, NSOROMMA services, SERVICES.com. We're planning a retreat for the spring when this weather breaks, this sacred hibernation or cold weather breaks. We're planning a spiritual retreat for you to follow your intuition, to re-access or tap into your intuition. And we're also planning an even larger event, a very big event, a soul retrieval in Ghana. And Nsarma Services is going to Ghana, West Africa, my husband's home, my adopted home, since I am an Akan priestess. I have adopted Ghanaian culture and Ghana as my home. And so Nsarma Services is planning a huge retreat, a soul retrieval retreat to Ghana. So please visit our website and check that out. We would love for you to join us. There's tons of details there, which are tentative plans of what we will do while we are there. They are subject to change until we get a little bit closer to November. But if you're in any way interested in traveling to Ghana with Nsarma Services, feel free to go to the website and let us know. And we can talk about it and put you on the list to receive additional information as the information unfolds. So I feel so excited. I feel so good. I hope you all are feeling good. I hope you all are feeling excited. So I just want to share a few updates, and those some of them, the big plans and the great things that are going on in Nsarma Services. I also wanted to share some of my other goodies when I was in Sedona. It's a very beautiful place. A very sacred and spiritual place. I posted a video while I was there. We went to meditate around and on the trails near Bell Rock. And I climbed up the side of Bell Rock, and I had no idea how connected I would be to Mother Earth and Obor, the rock. I sat on that rock and I meditated until I was completely buzzing, as we say in my mastermind group. I was shaking. I was trembling. I could feel my body like vibrating from the energy coming from Bell Rock in Sedona. So it was just such a great experience to just attune myself back to the spirits, the rock spirits, Nana Abor, and to Asasaya, Mother Earth. So before I left Sedona, my husband and I went on a couple of shopping excursions, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I brought back. So the first one I got is another stone or a new stone. I hope you all can see it. It's barite. It's kind of a greenish blue. It's called Barite. It aids in your dream recall. It enhances your inner journeying and astral travel. And that's exactly what I do is I astral travel. So having something that will enhance that is a great thing. It strengthens your inner vision. It enhances dream recall. For those of you that know me personally and for those I haven't shared my story with, I've been a dreamer since childhood. And so this particular stone, Barite, enhances in dream recall. So I'm super excited about that because I want to be able to record in my journal my dreams. They are vivid in color. And so I want to have the capacity to better recall my dreams, and it elevates my intuition and my visionary abilities. So this particular stone, Barite, is one of my new babies. I hope you guys can see her. I'm very excited. One of my other goodies, one second. One of my other goodies is, Solidite. This particular stone is called Solidite. It's a stone of insight. It also helps to deepen your intuition and access your intuitive abilities. It assists in your spiritual growth. It reduces stress and anxiety, and it fully awakens your mind. Now that's something I like. Fully awaken. Put it on my third eye. Fully awaken your mind. And so I'm very much in love. She's beautiful. I don't know why I call her a girl, but she's beautiful. I love her. This stone is Solidite. So I've been placing all of my new stones on my ancestral altar. One I carry in my purse, but these other particular ones I put on my ancestral altar. This is Solidite, and I plan to recharge it with this Super Blood Wolf Moon this weekend. Okay. Another special stone is my little baby. I love her too. She's so cute and little. This is Lapis Lazuli. This is Lapis Lazuli. I hope you guys can see her good. She's little. It's a stone of royalty and spirituality, inner truth and inner power. This stone aids in truthful communication. It aids in deep inner journeying and inner vision awareness as well. It encourages creativity, brings protection and manifestation. Lapis Lazuli. I hope you can see her. I love her. She's kind of little, but I love her. And last but not least, while we were in Sedona, I picked up one more stone. Well, not one, two. I picked up this blue lace agate. Blue lace agate. I hope you can see it and see the color and the patterns. This particular stone is also helpful with clear communication, clarity, and confidence. Its element is water, and it's connected to your throat chakra for clear communication. So this is the one that I actually carry in my purse, because 2019 is one of my focus and intentions. It's clear, concise, truthful communication. So not only do I have one, I have two. One I carry with me everywhere, and the other I leave on my wealth and prosperity altar. So those are a few of the goodies I got while in Sedona. And as I said earlier, I plan to recharge these stones in this Super Blood Wolf Moon that we have coming up this weekend. Are you ready? So what's important about eclipses is that it's a time of release. It is a time of transformation. It's when we are to surrender that which no longer serves us. So I am super excited about this Super Blood Wolf Moon, which is also an eclipse, because I had set the intention to leave behind all those things that no longer served me in 2018. And it has proven to be very powerful. The beginning of my 2019, I can only expect for greater clarity, greater growth, greater healing, greater development, greater unfoldment. And I can feel that is going on. So one of the beautiful things about an eclipse is it's a time or a point when you are thrust or the sun is thrust into the shadow of the moon. So both of these celestial elements are now right on top of each other, which creates a certain amount of shadow and darkness. And when we usually think of shadow and darkness, we think of the things that we don't really want to see, the darkness, or the shadows, the parts that we may not be very proud of, or parts that we may be ashamed of, or parts of our psyche that we want, or our ego that we want to keep in the closet. But that's not going to be helpful. With this super blood wolf moon and eclipse, all those things in that darkness will be thrust into the light. It will not be optional. You will not get to decide if I want to reveal or if I want to face. You have to go into those shadows because it is going to be thrust into your face. In 2019, this is a time of no returns. It's either you're ready or you're not. And just now, even looking at our current government system here in the United States, or United States of America, you will see that a lot of people weren't ready for the different things that are transpiring. So this particular time is a time in which we have to be ready because there is no option. There is no turning back. Full moons and eclipse also are a sign of completion. It completes a cycle. It shows the full moon cycle. The moon has come full. So it also indicates cycle in your life and cycles and changes in your life. But often it feels chaotic. And that's what I'm talking about. Like if you use the example of our government currently, and maybe even things that are happening directly in your life right now, it just feels chaotic. Like these different alignments or spiritual elemental alignments you may not be ready for, and it may feel very chaotic, and that's one of the symptoms. But no worries, no worries. You always have the opportunity to set your intention during this time, leave behind those things that no longer serve you, and catapult yourself forward. And that's what I feel like I have been doing. I am very grateful for Source and my spirit guides and the Insamafo Nanano, my ancestors, for continuing to push me, to continue to keep me on my divine path. Also, over the weekend, my husband and I plan to do a couple of rituals to celebrate this particular time. So we're going to immerse ourselves in our intentions. We want to immerse ourselves in this time of catapulting, or embrace it with confidence. What we want to do, embrace it with confidence, that the goals that we have set or the intentions that we have set for ourselves and for in Soma services and for our personal relationships as well as our business relationships. In honor of that, we are opening up another update. We have a couple of different projects going on in Ghana right now. We own about 4 pieces of property. One is almost completed, which will be an apartment style living for students at the university. There's a university not far from our property in Kaswa. Also, we have almost 3 other properties that we purchased that we also plan to do apartment style living. We want to make a difference back at home on the continent. We want to make a difference back at home in Ghana with our community there, and having affordable, nice living spaces and housing is something that we are committed to doing. And that is what's been happening. So we're just super excited about all the things that have been coming up and things that have been manifesting. So we'll be lighting a gold candle to celebrate this eclipse, and the gold to symbolize wealth and prosperity and all the things that are transpiring for us right now. So I am super excited. I'm glad to be back. I will continue to share with you my divine downloads and hope that it will be a blessing to you in your life in some way, some form, some fashion. So if anything I have said today or any days and in any of my videos has made a difference or a blessing to you, or just made you say, and rethink something, I ask that you like, subscribe, and share, and ring the bell so you'll know if we go live. Excuse me, but I definitely ask that you share. One of the other projects or updates we're doing is we're focusing on a campaign for being able to reach more people, reach the masses, share content, information with the masses, help people to facilitate healing in their own lives. This year is very special because it is the 400-year anniversary of the first enslaved Africans being brought to this place. So this is a very powerful time for you to access the Nsamafo Nananom or access your ancestors. This is a very high time. I've been dreaming about my mom, and it's so interesting because she's always with me. I know that, but the dreams are now incorporating her into current events, things that are going on in our life now. She's incorporating that. She's been gone for almost 3 years now. But she has incorporated herself into the current activities of my husband and I, or our lives. And it's so interesting, and it's a new dynamic, and I'm just excited about that. I also dreamed about my father, who transitioned over 17, almost 18 years ago now. And he was incorporated in a couple of my dreams and spirit travel time. And I just found that interesting, that it wasn't like old memories. It wasn't like a past thought of something that happened when they were still in a human form or physical form. They had incorporated themselves into the present. I'm like, my dad has been gone so long. He has not been a part of these current things, but that just reminded me that yes, he is, Sawa. Yes, he is. Just because you cannot see him in the physical form, be reminded that spirit is ever active. Spirit is always there. The key to remember about that is they are free will beings. They are independent beings. They cannot impose their support or impose themselves into your life. You have to ask them. You have to ask them to help you. You have to invoke or invite them to come be an active part of your life and to support you in anything that you are going through, anything that you may face. I think about it all the time, how my grandma was just like such a warm spirit. As a child growing up, she was always that loving, nurturing arm, that food bringer. She would make us sandwiches at night after we had gotten in bed. So it was just such a nurturing spirit. So when I'm facing something where I feel like I need that extra push or that extra love and nurturing, my grandmother comes and I call upon her to give me that extra love and warmth that I need to keep me going. So this is a very high, powerful time. So I strongly encourage you to do some research, find out about your family if you don't know, trace your ancestral history, your lineage, so that you can better connect. And also ask your family, ask your most senior family members that are alive to give you information about the ones who've already transitioned or that you may not have known, so that you will have information to tell you and access each one in areas in which they are most powerful. So I thank you for listening to me. I've been ranting. I don't usually do long videos. However, I wanted to share. Is so much going on. I have so many great things happening. I'm super excited. I have a couple of other updates I'm going to share as they continue to manifest and unfold. I will share them with you, which could include another international trip, and information and healing, as well as again, the sacred retreat or spiritual retreat to activate or to re-access your intuition here in the local area in the United States, and then a soul retrieval retreat to Ghana. So again, I am a Comfo Ofuasewa, head of Comfo at Nsarma Services, and I ask that you like, subscribe, and share this information or our channel with others. And I ask that you visit us at nsarmaservices.com to schedule a consultation, a reading, a discovery session, and any of the other services that we are able to provide. We ask that you check us out. We hope to be we don't hope to. We are in service to you, but we hope to be a blessing in your life. So we thank you at Nsarma Services. I thank you. I say have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Be blessed, and we'll see you on the next download. Peace.